The idea behind Business at its Best is to give you useful information to put into practice in your business. There's no better way to learn than from those who have been there and done that. Today on Business Solutions, Dan Long with Price Associates leads Eileen St. Dennis with Les Bois Federal Credit Union from challenge to opportunity. And Eileen, so good to have you with us. Welcome. Always good to see you, Dan.
Absolutely.
So first of all, let's dive in. Les Bois Federal Credit Union has been around for a number of years, has a number of members throughout the Treasure Valley and several locations. Great to have you on board as a BBB accredited business. And always we have businesses in the community who are facing some of those fine challenges, and Dan leads you through the process.
Well, very interesting is probably no bigger challenge than it just simply education. The first question I had for Eileen was, what is the difference between a bank and a credit union? What are the things that you do differently? And I know ownership's an issue and all that stuff, so describe maybe the difference between the two.
Thanks, Dan. I think the biggest misperception is that we're another financial institution, we're another bank, and we're actually an alternative to a bank. We're member-owned and operated versus shareholder-owned and operated. So anyone that belongs to a credit union, you open a $5 share account, and that gives you privileges as an owner of the credit union. Our board of directors are volunteers versus paid board of directors in a bank. We're insured by the NCUA, so your money is safe with any credit union.
So because you're member-owned, there's probably some significant savings for even interest loans and borrowing and costs and stuff like that. Is that right?
There is. There's because we operate in the members' best interest, we're always looking for the best value for our members. So, and we're a not-for-profit, so all of our interest rates are generally lower, and our fees are lower, and we work in the best interest of the members.
So who can become a member of a credit union? Do you have to be an educator? Do you have to belong to a auto union or something like that? Who can be a member of a credit union?
Well, credit unions have different membership bases, and that's another misperception of Les Bois Federal Credit Union. Our field of membership is anyone that works, lives, worships, or goes to school in the city of Boise, the city of Garden City, and Boise County. So it pretty much encompasses most of your viewers, and their immediate family members can join our credit union.
I thought that was quite interesting.
It's also interesting, you have the only branch in Garden Valley.
Yes. Yes, we do.
And so that's amazing.
And she personally manages that one, usually Friday afternoons.
That's right, Dan.
Because she lives up there.
And Dan comes by to visit, too.
Well, you know, the Better Business Bureau's mission is to build trust in the marketplace, and we are constantly tracking consumer trust levels. And when you look at what's taken place in the last 3 years, consumer confidence in the financial industry has just tanked. So when you look at your challenge of educating the consumer that you are truly an alternative, completely differentiating yourself from the banking industry, you've got a great opportunity ahead of you.
And I think the most significant point to be made is we have not had TARP money.
Exactly.
And we're not a burden on the taxpayer. We do a lot of educational events where we bring in qualified, high-quality speakers to discuss how to better your business, how to negotiate in life, how to plan for retirement, because we want our members to be debt-free, mortgage-free by the age of 60 so that they can retire.
And one of the most interesting things is they are a small business lender. You have an opportunity to deal with small businesses.
Correct.
And many of the credit unions don't do that, don't have that charter. So it's
correct.
quite interesting what she talked about. And that's really the outreach, is to reach out. And one of the reasons why they're a Better Business Bureau member is to reach out to another accredited businesses and saying, hey, how can we help and serve in your small business?
Yes, we're very interested in small business and helping as a local financial institution and understanding what their goals are. We do SBA lending. And we work with our business owners to educate them and provide them value.
Nice.
All right. Eileen St. Dennis, Les Bois Federal Credit Union locations. I know there's an office in the Idaho Statesman building. That's where our offices are at, and it's great to see you there.
Thank
but
you.
You also have office downtown. And then
On
in
3rd and
City.
Broad in Garden City, and we also have a branch on Gowan Field.
Okay.
And of course, like you mentioned, in Garden Valley.
All right. And Dan Long, Price Associates, thank you both so much for being with us.
Thank you both.
And we appreciate it. More coming up next week. And when we return, a look ahead to the coming week in the news and our 3 challenges for you for the coming week.